As a Canadian, I often hear that we are not allowed to use force in defending ourselves against violence in our country. And this is absolutely untrue, although there are some caveats with this. In this video, I want to touch a little bit on self-defense, but I also want to look at what the laws are around using weapons in Canada or carrying weapons in our country. And I think that everyone, regardless of the country they live in, need to look at what their self-defense laws are, need to understand their self-defense laws, and also need to look at use of force models within their country and culture. In Canada, we are allowed to use force that is reasonable in the circumstances. For those of us who understand violence, that may seem an easy standard to follow. However, if things go bad, you may have to convince a jury of your peers, a jury of people in a courtroom filled with lawyers and judges and prosecutors who have no understanding of the realities of violence. In fact, you may even have to educate your lawyer, because even most criminal lawyers don't really understand the realities of actual physical violence. I believe that most countries, most Western countries, have similar laws, even the US, except from what I understand of United States laws is that it varies from state to state and even varies in different cities and counties. In Canada, when it comes to carrying a weapon for personal protection, it is a very gray area. Possession of a weapon for dangerous purposes is a charge that can land you up to 10 years in prison. Carrying a weapon while attending a public meeting is illegal. Carrying concealed weapon is illegal. Unauthorized possession of prohibited weapons or restricted weapons is illegal. I won't get into legalities about using weapons for nefarious reasons. I'm just talking about the general carry of weapons and the use of weapons for average citizens who want to protect themselves. In Canada, every person who commits an offense who carries or possesses a weapon, an imitation of a weapon, a prohibited device, or any ammunition or prohibited ammunition for a purpose dangerous to the public peace or for the purpose of committing an offense. For me, this means that if you are not out to cause harm, you're not out to harm your fellow humans, you're not out to commit a crime, you should be able to carry whatever you want as long as it is not hidden. Law enforcement may take this a different way. However, you have the right to carry what you have the right to buy, as long as you don't mean to use it in nefarious ways. However, you have to be mature about this. If you carry something that looks scary, it's probably going to get you unwanted attention from law enforcement. Also, try to carry tools that can be used for other things than just self-defense. And if you are asked why you carry that tool, tell them for the tool's purpose. A knife is for cutting material, a pen is for writing, a flashlight is for illuminating. It is probably a good idea not to carry tools that are only for self-defense. And the term dangerous to the public peace gives law enforcement a lot of leeway in allowing or not allowing someone to carry a knife on their belt or whatever weapon they see. Remember, in Canada, you cannot carry concealed. As the text says at the beginning of this video, this is not legal advice, this is just my rambling thoughts, and you should do your own research, maybe even talk to a lawyer if this is something that concerns you. Thank you.